Alright, guys. What's up?
It's just one of those days where you don't want to wake up. Everything is fucked.
Did you see Cutie Cinderella calling out JustAMinx for ruining her party? No, I did not see that. I'm gonna look this up. Cutie Cinderella, JustAMinx. Yo. Shut myself down in the corner where I belong. Yeah, I actually attended a party with JustAMinx. I don't know if you guys know this, but she said something really stupid after. It was just so foolish. I'll explain that in a sec. Okay. QT Cinderella explains how JustAMinx cost her $50,000 by getting Streamer Awards party shut down. QT Cinderella has revealed that the Streamer Awards party got shut down by security after streamer JustAMinx got so drunk that she became a safety hazard for others there and caused the whole party to be closed down, with $50K of QT's money being thrown down the drain as a result. Someone says quite. I don't think I'm going to talk about quite, honestly. There's nothing I can really add to that situation. I was thinking about reacting to it, but well, it's kind of resolved. Like, accuser was obviously, dumb or whatever, mentally ill, kind of cleared his name. There's not much else I can add, just watch this video. The Streamer Awards have become a huge annual event run by Cutie Cinderella and celebrate the very best that the live streaming world has to offer, with top stars of Twitch taking home awards such as Kai Cenat for Best Streamer and Kayade. Do you guys know this streamer? Kayade? Oh, do they have cancer? Oh, is it? Oh, it's this person. Okay. Sports Skeeta says prominent. Wait, this isn't an article. Prominent esports personality Jake Sucky shared the announcement on his Twitter handle earlier today before community members provided their take. Lol, come on, we all know why she really won. I guess they're saying she won because of her cancer diagnosis. I don't know. Probably not true. Comments are crazy. Why can't y'all just be happy for someone to spread positivity? Very real. Do people know this is all from fan voting? Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna keep reading this. This article. Unfortunately, while the awards themselves were a success, despite some cancellations from people who couldn't make it, the subsequent party was ruined as a drunk JustAMinx started to cause trouble at the venue, with an ambulance turning up and noise complaints being made by nearby residents. Cutie Cinderella claims JustAMinx caused Streamer Awards party shutdown. As explained by Cutie Cinderella herself, she told Minx she could attend the awards on one condition, that she wouldn't drink, which the Irish streamer initially agreed to but didn't end up happening. After being told that Minx would have to be removed by security, Cutie explained, so they went to remove her, but instead of just calling an Uber and leaving, she refused to leave, then decided to drop down and no longer walk, becoming a dead weight and hitting her head. She hit her head? JustAMinx fell and bonked her head at the Streamer Awards? What the? I guess it is kind of an Irish moment. I know the Irish are known for their drinking. I think they call it the Irish curse. One time someone told me that the Irish curse is also having a small penis. I don't know if that's true, but I think the other Irish curse is, alcoholism. After being told that Minx would have to be removed, becoming dead weight and hitting her head, this led to the entire party getting shut down and me losing $50,000 due to a contract with the venue they'd booked for the party. XQC went on to give his thoughts on the situation, saying that the people around Minx need to help her to stop drinking, as this is not the first time where there have been incidents like these off the backs of her alcohol usage. Yeah, she got banned recently for being drunk on stream. This is the thing that Too Mad responded to this and was like, just BPD things, which, a little insensitive, but that's Too Mad's kind of meme, I guess, these days. JustAMinx banned for third time. She got banned on Twitch. Yeah, maybe she has some kind of alcohol problem, if that's the case. People try to help, but they don't actually help. He explained, I'm not throwing people under the bus. I don't know what really happened. This is just my perspective on people around Minx over the years. People will be like, stop drinking, but they're not actually helping at all. Let's see what this says.
People like try to help, but they don't actually help. I'm not throwing people under the bus, okay? I don't know what really happened. This is my perspective about the people that are around Minx over the years, over the months, I guess, that I've known. People will like, stop drinking, but they're not like actually helping at all. Well, I mean, bro, stop. It's just how it is, okay? It's just my view on it, okay? And then I was across, and then she kept drinking, and then after that, what happened is that, she just drank too much. She just drank too much. That's it. And then some stuff was getting broken or something like that. And the party was kind of like getting crazy, I guess. So they had to like put it out front.
Yeah, I don't really. It's hard to understand XQC. We all know this. He's a little bit of a stutterer, a little bit of a gibberer now and then. But yeah, I guess what a distinguished young gentleman. I can't understand every word he's saying. True. Yeah, I don't really know what the deal is exactly with Minx there. I guess I hope she gets help for whatever she's going through. Let's see here. Minx tweeted on her alt account the following day saying that she had the worst seizure she's had and that she was struggling to regain any memory. Let's see here. She says, that was 100% the worst seizure I've had since I was 15. I still am struggling regaining memory from even yesterday. This person says, I hope you're okay, but you still did get drunk after you promised people you wouldn't, and that couldn't have helped. She said, I assume getting drunk at the after party would be fine. Clearly it was not. Cutie Cinderella says, oh, go yourself. You were drunk before the party. I almost had you thrown out of the show because you were yelling and making everyone uncomfortable completely. I've tried everything with you, rehab, everything. I hope this is your rock bottom. Get help. We can see some she leaked DMs. Mink says, I already bought front row tickets. Ha ha ha. The day, or no, sorry. Nah ha ha. He he he. The day you announced it, I won't drink. I will just sit and applaud your streamer awards 2 years running. My girl in a man's world. What the is she talking about? Let's see here. Cutie Cinderella says, you can come sit on the floor if you promise me you won't drink. Mink says, you are nonstop at the top. Cutie Cinderella says, I promise. Mink says, pinky swear. Cutie says, nothing but completely sober. Mink says, but I bought my tickets. You could raffle them off if you let me sit on the floor. Mink says, send me an invoice for the after party. I'm sorry. This person, Karate Moses, says the best payback you could do for everyone is to get yourself healthy again. This guy says, this is it. Please do everything you can do to be healthy and sober. People will support you like you wouldn't believe. I mean, the thing about here is obviously people are tempted to make fun of her for this and say, oh, well, she's, dumb woman or whatever. Obviously, I know my audience well enough to know that some of you guys want to say edgy stuff like that. And I get that. It can be funny, just BPD things can be funny. But, when it comes to addiction like this, I am ultimately, sympathetic to her. I've never had problems like this with addiction, but I've had a little bit of I have an addictive personality. I've had a little bit of struggle with, not with alcohol necessarily, with other stuff. And I've had people in my family who have also gone through alcoholism, had to go to rehab and stuff like that. So you know what, honestly, I hope that Minx gets some help for whatever is going through her mind right now. Obviously she's having some issues. I guess she's in the hospital. For the people commenting that I'm making up my epilepsy for an excuse, I can guarantee that I had a seizure when I was pushed over. I slept all day yesterday when I got home from the hospital. It's obviously not an excuse for ruining the party, but I'm lying about my epilepsy. This person says, Minx, you did not have a seizure. I was there the entire time and no one pushed you. You're just lying. This picture is from you getting liquids at the ER. I shouldn't have been drunk, she admitted in her stream. That's just a shame on my behalf. Just to clarify, I did have a seizure. That was not a lie. I was in the hospital for it. Minx went on to state that she will return to Ireland to see her doctor for help with seizures and is waiting to receive an invoice for the expense of the after party from Cutie. I mean, this is one of those situations where ultimately sometimes when you're, addicted to substances, you start to negatively affect those around you, and it seems that Minx is kind of at that stage in her life. I don't know, her whole story or anything, and, I think I made fun of her in a video recently because it's funny to make fun of her a little bit. In this case, it's like, I do feel bad for her. I hope she gets help for whatever's going on with her. That really sucks, that sucks. Obviously, costing Bill $50,000 is a big deal. It's a hit that Cutie Cinderella can take, I assume, given how much she makes, but it's not one she wants to take, and it's still a big, 50 grand. If you're a millionaire or not, 50 grand is fucking 50 grand, right? It's a big deal. So I really hope she gets help with whatever's wrong with her, alcoholism, her seizures or whatever. I'm not sure what I can do to make this better. I'll pay for the party costs. I understand I've broken people's trust, and I understand why people want to attack me right now, but please say what I can do to fix it rather than dogpile. I'm sorry. She should probably go to rehab, right? I assume she should probably go to rehab or something for this. I don't know if she's quite at that stage. Maybe it's just kind of her being reckless and dumb. But I assume if she agreed to not go and then she couldn't keep herself from drinking, it probably is a thing where she needs some kind of rehab. This person, Natalie, says, my best friend's brother is now a recovering alcoholic, so I'm going to tell you exactly what we told him and what he did. Go to rehab, like a full-on rehab clinic that you stay at and do not drive home from. They are the ones who have the tools to help you best, not people on the internet. I mean this nicely, but you do need help. In order to rebuild those relationships and the trust with others, you need to work on yourself first. I cannot speak for Cutie or anyone else at the party, so I cannot say what they need to move past this, but in order for others to trust you, you need to show improvement. Clouds of Sand in chat says, I have epilepsy and you can't drink with most medications. Yeah, I assume that's true. Yeah, that's kind of rough, man. That's kind of fucking rough. Jeez. Once again, you can shit on her, make fun of her all you want for being a whatever, a miscreant. I like to make fun of Minx. The experience I had with her at a party was not her being too drunk. The experience I had was that I went out to Austin because my friend Brandon was fighting Ice Poseidon. He did win, so I went out there to see him. And I went to a party after the fight at someone's house, and Minx was there. I don't know if she was invited or she showed up, but I mean, she came, she was there. And she was just kind of hanging out. I talked to her briefly. We got a picture. It was kind of a meme conversation. She was definitely a little tipsy, but I don't think she was wasted or anything. It wasn't that bad. Honestly, I was probably more drunk, but we took a picture, and that was kind of it. The picture's actually on my Instagram. I showed this in a video recently. It's a pretty funny picture, I guess. This is the picture. See, there's me, there's Minx, Michael, Augie. Pretty awkward picture. It was taken. As you can see here, I'm clearly the tallest out of all these individuals. Despite me being in the back, I appear to be the tallest, which I am the tallest. Actually, Bunk is taller than me. That's a lie. The guy on the way left. So it was over. But anyway, it was fun. It was a fun picture to take. But during the party, some people showed up that were not supposed to be there at all. I think they were Ice Poseidon mods or something. They came there and they were already up when they got there. I think either on like LSD or acid or something. I've never done either of these drugs, so I don't really know what the, situation is exactly when you do them. But they were on something very strong, and they were like seeing shit that no one else was seeing. So when they got there, Jet Neptune, he was there. He was like wrangling tards. He was like wrangling them, moving them around. He got them all and he put them in like the breezeway and sat them down, right? He sat them down so they would just like chill out. And I would like walk through the breezeway now and then, and they were just like, they were passed out in a few chairs, and they were just doing this kind of thing. They were like, and then like Jet would like grab them and like put them in a chair if they fell, and they'd be like, so they were just there. And, I didn't really think much of it. I was like, okay, they're just too f***ed up or whatever. They're hanging out. They're on chems from Fallout. And then I was like leaving with my friends to go to like an electronic dance club, I think is where we were going. We were going to an electronic dance club. I don't fucking know. It was a club or something. I'd never been to one. So I was leaving with Jet. I think Sam Hyde was there. He was like there, like walking out of the party. And they were the people who were in the breezeway had somehow made it out to the entryway of the house. And the house had like a round kind of road, like driveway thing going on. And they were sitting in like the round part of it, like the people who were f***ed up. I think there were 3 of them, and they were sitting on the floor, up out of their minds, throwing up on each other. They were in like a pile of people vomiting on each other, just like puking all over each other. And Minx's take the next day was to be like, they needed to be helped. You need to call the hospital. They got kicked out. And it's like these random stars that weren't invited came to the place and then just fucking vomited everywhere. And so they kicked them out. They didn't need medical attention. They were just throwing up because they were like drunk idiots. So I don't know. That's the situation there. Minx had a dumb take. She got called out. She deleted her tweet about it.